best right here. New England versus New York. Bryant versus Stony Brook here at Laval Stadium. And we are underway. Nathan Laliberte, the freshman face-off recruit, takes it. And the Bulldogs get first possession. That one there, a laser beam to start, and it's 1-0 Bryant.
Yeah, absolutely. Tough one there, too. It's right on top of him, a slide came a little late, though. So we'll give Anthony a little pass on that one.
The assist from Trevor Weingarten, the captain out of Bergen Catholic in New Jersey. And it's Bryant 2, Stony Brook 0, and Nathan Laliberte off to the races again after another face-off win and another Bulldog goal. Nathan Laliberte, the freshman, right down the pipe, and it's a 3 spot for Bryant.
Yeah, that's always a real jump start for the offense. If your face-off guy's able to burn one down the middle here. Stony Brook chooses not to rotate. Okay.
At the time in 2007, he has transformed them into a D1 contender, 5 NCAA tournament appearances, and a 3-0 lead at Stony Brook today. And we're back after the timeout from Anthony Gallardi and the Seawolves.
I'll be on the trail, and good job by Logan burying it.
Stony Brook's got to stop the bleeding in the face-off X, and they do. Renz Conlon wins the draw opposite Laliberte. The Seawolves will try and regroup in the attacking half. It's the second
that
goal.
Might be the trigger to get Stony Brook's offense going, right? Get a kind of a out of the ordinary goal.
A greasy goal, and it comes midway through the first period to make it a 4-1 game.
Absolutely.
So 2 unanswered for Stony Brook after Bryant had 4 straight to open the game. And another face-off. Conlon opposite Laliberte. And a hold against Conlon, so Bryant takes possession.
Yeah, see, that's a tough call with the face-off.
Really blitzed him out of the gate. Anthony Gallardi had to take the timeout inside the first 5 minutes of the quarter. The face-off. The ground ball scooped up by David Miliastrella. The wing play very key today, and Stony Brook gets a nice ground ball there.
Yeah, great job by Deskowitz to tie up Nate there, you know what I mean?
With us in our production call earlier in the week, they want to find new ways to score on offense. You got to find a way to get one off a turnover, or off the ride, or off the face-off, and they've done both of that today, off the face-off and in transition.
No, they have. They're playing. They're up 6-4.
Back to the face-off X. Conlon opposite Laliberte, a scrapper versus a technician in Laliberte who wins another draw. The freshman out of Auburn, New Hampshire. Top-rated game. 4:06 to play in the half, and another face-off. Conlon versus Laliberte, and he scrapes it out of there. I mean, this kid has had a heck of a day at the office.
Unbelievable. He's
one of a few people with freshman eligibility who's playing in their third year. A tie up on the draw, and Laliberte eventually takes it away.
Okay, yeah.
Violation called. Take it away. Answer. 2 goals for Bryant to start the second quarter. Stony Brook gets one back. Bryant gets one back, and then you just saw DeMeo get the last one.
Conlon just wanted to swing his arm underneath and try and scoop that ball out. In the process, he gets his arm caught. Again, it's a tough thing. Is that being withheld by Bryant, or is Stony Brook trying to hold him? Until we get clear on that initial clamp, face-off wise, it could be tough there. But hey, like I said, each referee crew has a different style.
Nathan Laliberte, the freshman, dueling with Renz Conlon. And a whistle with a push from behind, and it's going to go against Stony Brook, so Bryant gets another win and another possession to start the second half.
Yeah, going to get some stops on D here.
Nathan Laliberte. And Laliberte scoops it out of there, but the ground ball taken by David Miliastrella. The underrated aspect of the faceoffs is the wing play, as Bryant eventually collects it on the run. They can choose their spots, and they found a way to get back in front. Laliberte off the faceoff. For the loose ball, Dobrinsky and Goltz, second and third tier midfielders. He talked about it. He wants to play about 9 deep in the midfield, especially in the third quarter. Then he'll let his number 1 guys go in the fourth, but he wants to save those legs for April and May. You don't want to exhaust them in February and March. Stony Brook Laliberte has taken every draw for Bryant.
See, that was a great job by Deskowitz right there. Stony Brook didn't come up with the ball, but he kind of let Laliberte win the face-off. He got a good check on his elbow.
Ready to go for the fourth quarter. Stony Brook outscores Bryant 3-1 in the third to take a 10-8 edge. And it's Renz Conlon versus Nathan Laliberte for another face-off. And Laliberte is able to dig it out. So Bryant gets it going the other way. They've got work Stony Brook advantage.
Yeah, you're always worried about that deadly 3-goal lead. It's either it's either you pull it out or they tie it.
And you wonder, Bryant had the pacing in the first half. The penalties were coming.
Good job by Tommy Hahn, veteran guy, knows to play quick off the whistle. Was man down, and actually the penalty had been up, and Bryant was trying to come in and find their matchups. Couldn't do it in time, and Corey did a great job of burying it. See, there's another big face-off.
5:50 to go.
Yep, still got some time, and Laliberte's the guy who can do it. He win a couple of face-offs here. You can change the tie quickly. Good job by Mike. Good finish.
So number 92, a senior out of Orangeville, Ontario, gets a hat trick. And now Bryant.